Tell them everything you did. Tell them. Tell them. Every time you act up, do what you want to do. Are you ready to get whooped? A whooping? The jail. What about jail? Where you think you gonna go? Tell them. Say, hey, y'all. Then what happened to the boy? You look like showing mom now. It'll grow back. It'll grow back. You got a chance to get it right. Now, do that look good? No. I don't think so. That do not look good at all. Do you think it look good for you to keep acting a fool at the school? No. Embarrassing people. No. Like you ain't got no home training. No. You mental or something. I don't think so. That don't look good, do it? No. I should have just practiced cutting. Get my skills in. I'm gonna start over fresh. So that means you're gonna have a fresh mind and all that, right? You're gonna be a new Rez, ain't you? Okay. You know how embarrassing you were today? That was embarrassing. That was totally embarrassing. Totally embarrassing.
I understand why she shaved his head, but the psychological implications cannot be ignored, okay? Right? This was a humiliation ritual, I guess, you know. This was designed to emasculate him, you know. She can't, like, you know, literally cut off the little kid's pecker, but she can rob him of his identity by removing his hair and whatnot. Now, I wonder if she would have done that if she had a daughter, would have done the same thing that, you know, caused her to bust out these clippers. Okay, I wonder if she would have the nerve to shave her daughter's hair bald for embarrassing her in public and shit. Usually in the community, these women resort to corporal punishment, but it's not real corporal punishment. It's not designed to correct the behaviors. It's designed to be an emotional release for the embattled, you know, in over a head parent and shit, okay? It's an emotional release, and it's also an indicator of why we always say that, you know, you women can't raise boys, okay? You can't raise boys, you don't understand the way their mind works and whatnot, you don't understand biology and whatnot, and the results of your, you know, your seat at the head of the table in the community over the last 40, 50 years has been catastrophic to our rent and whatnot. You know, I understand why she did it, you know, and I bet you $1 million sometime later, within 12 hours, that she was beating that boy's ass and whatnot. You know, I can't ignore the southern drawl of her voice and whatnot. It reminds me of something and shit. I don't want to go into a shit, but a lot of times you have children having children and shit. Okay? Like, I don't know how old she is. I want to, you know, I don't know how to comment on that shit, you know. Yeah, normally she'd probably beat his ass. You know, a lot of black mothers beat the living shit out of their children. You know, they beat them like slaves and whatnot. That passed down from chattel slavery over generations. I really don't know, but I know that I have witnessed this experience that it spades and shit more than a lot of people. Alright? Understand that shit. And I don't like to tell you about my actual biological real father. Shit, he only ever beat me one time in my entire life, and I never forgot that shit. Which is why I say what I say. A woman cannot raise a boy properly. You know, women can't. One of the reasons is that the fact, especially in our communities, these women they lack accountability, where it's a mental handicap. Right? They lack accountability, so they don't have any frame of reference for the damage that they're causing to their children, especially the male children. They don't have any. They don't understand that the things they do after nurturing them, in their infancy, is devastating. When that person that you trust, your mother, emasculates you, verbally and physically. Usually they run tandem and shit, and that leaves you with a damaged child and a hurt adult male, who can't function fully in society and understand his place in it. It's, the Willie Lynch syndrome and shit. I don't know how to feel about it and shit. The little kid needed correction and shit, and she decided to shave his fucking head, I guess it wasn't nothing she could really take from him that would matter and whatnot. You can't negotiate with your children, right? You have to have a firm hand with your children and shit, but that should be at the hands of a man. A man is needed to raise proper young boys, okay? A man is needed, all right? And you women have the power to, give life out of your womb and shit, but you have no discernment. You pick the worst candidate to procreate it. Do it ad nauseum and shit over and over again with no accountability. Stereo surround sound bitching is one, not to create a mistake. Yeah, I felt emotional watching her shave this kid's head. The only thing that I can think that this compares to is that seeing Natalie Portman getting her head shaved and people like that and shit. It's a move designed to strip away your identity and demoralize you. Okay, this is why she was doing it. This is why we have, as the audience, have access to this video, which should not exist. Okay, should not exist. She decided to indulge her need for validation by posting this shit on the internet. That's an indictment of her as a shitty ass mother. Okay, CPS should be in possession of this footage and on her ass. Okay, there's no accountability for these women. It hasn't been for generations and shit. It's just too late to turn it around without just, switching off the spigot and shit. So that they have no tangible for this malfeasant, fucked up behavior from top to bottom and shit. I'm a misogynist anarchist, I can't lie. But I'm going to tell you this now, kid. Keep your head on a swivel. Protect the bag. And after looking at this video, my work should hit a little harder and shit. Do not make fallen women the stewards of your family, okay? Do not make them the mothers of your children or shit like this. Why not? Because your children are your future. They are your legacy. You can take this shit to heart. Anyway, that being said, all praise to the Most High. I'm done. I'm fucking out of here. Happy Juneteenth.
The Black Patriarchy. A non-existent group of fictional black male power brokers not discredited, erroneously jailed or outright killed by the minority majority who look the other way as they work tirelessly to shame, oppress, and outright take out the altruistic black female populace of the honorable democratic United States of America. 3K's inset bitches. These evil wealthy members of the black patriarchy are the sole reason for all the ills of the black community, walking, talking, holding down jobs, and doing everything up to and including giving their very lives in service to their baby mamas and baby's motherfucking kids. Their motto that strikes fear into the hearts of black women everywhere: bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.